Well, hello everybody and happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, March 8th, 2022. I'm Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com coming to you live. And I wanted to show you this really cute Easter gift box, treat box that I made in my class this morning. And everybody loved it. So that's what we're going to make today. And I thought it was so cute. So it's super easy and only takes a few minutes, especially if you have everything ready ahead of time. So I hope you enjoy it and stick around for the whole video. And I just noticed I need to trim this a little bit too, because one side's longer than the other. So let me do that real fast because that's going to bug me. Uh-oh. I've got to add on my video. All right. Let's see if anybody's watching. Get my computer going, make sure we're not looking at the ceiling. And luckily we are not. So hopefully somebody will join on. I was planning on doing this video at 7 o'clock tonight, and then I realized I have class tonight at 7. So I can't do it at 7 o'clock. So hopefully you guys will tune in early. I know probably people are just getting ready for dinner or getting off work or something like that. So we probably won't have a ton of people. But it says there's a bunch of people watching. So if you're on here, make sure you say hello. Hey, Susan. Hey, Brenda Elaine. Hey, Chi Omega. How you guys doing? Sorry. Oh, hey, Tracy. Haven't seen you in forever. How you doing? All right, so this is the cute little Easter box we're making. So this is what it looks like from the side. And this is from the front. And it's got this cute little tag that just kind of hangs on it. And it's super easy. And we're going to be using this stamp set. And this is in the Spring Mini. And I know I put maybe on there because when I originally did my order, this was kind of one of the things I was going to wait and get later. So when I do my original order, which was back in December, Easter was not like at the top of my list. So I just got this one a few weeks ago, and I thought it was so cute that I wanted to do some kind of Easter treat with it. And I saw all these little boxes on the page that came with it, and so that's what gave me the idea. And so this one especially is the one that I thought was so cute. So I pretty much just copied it right out of the book, except I just changed the paper and the colors of it. But it's basically almost the exact same idea. So if you look at it, I've got the tag, the circle, the little words on it, and the bunny is on the circle. And the only thing I did different was I made my box bigger, and I didn't have the cello bag. So almost everything else is pretty much the same. So that the catalog is really a great place to get ideas, because I was looking for something to do with it, and I was like, there you go, right there on the page with it. So it is a rubber stamp, and it comes like this. I haven't even finished putting it all together yet. Well, oh yes, I did. Oh, this is the one that I did on my video the other day. I just haven't finished trimming it up. So I only trimmed some of them, so that's why it still looks like that. But I only trimmed like the ones I needed for this video. So hopefully if you didn't see that video the other day, the Stamping 101, you tune into that one. It's got a lot of great tips, not just for beginners. I've had a ton of people send me messages saying that they've been stamping for 10 or 15, 20 years and learned lots of things from that video. So make sure you tune into that one. And I wanted to, you could tack this down if you wanted to, like with dimensionals, but I liked it that it was hanging there. So I thought that was cute. So that's why I just tied it on with a little baker's twine. So let me show you how you're going to make it. And I'll just kind of leave it sitting here for a minute. I was going to put paper on everything, but I thought it'd be easier just to make a diagram. So I've got the directions on one side, and excuse my little mess right there. I originally made it a little bit bigger, and because I was trying to use a whole sheet of paper and not have to cut anything, but it was just too big. So I trimmed it down to 7 1/4. So the main size, and let me just put this right in front of the camera. The main size is 7 1/4 by 11. And then I scored it at 1/2, 3 3/4, 5 3/4, and 9. And that's on the long side, the 11-inch side. And then I scored it at 2 on the short side. So here's what that looks like. So we've got a 1/2 inch, and then 3 3/4, 5 3/4, and 9. And then I turned it this way and did it at 2. So that's the big piece. And then the DSP is from hand penned, and that's 3 by 5. and that's this piece right here. So that's 3 by 5. Then the tag is crumb cake, and that is about 3 7/8 by 2. That's from Tailored Tags. And then I've got a scalloped white circle. This is about 2 3/4 inches. This is from the layering circles dies. And then I've got a little teeny piece of Blushing Bride, and that's the color of the box is Blushing Bride. This piece is 3 inches by 3/4 inch. And then I've got some white ribbon right here. This is the white ribbon that comes in this pack. It's called Flowers for Every Season. This is in the big catalog, and you get these different ones. It comes with all 3, and I think it's only like $10. So you get all 3 of these ribbons for, I'm pretty sure it's $10. And they're all really pretty. This one I color a lot with and stamp on it, and I really thought about doing that for this one. But my classes, today was 7 of us, and then tomorrow is also 7. So that would have just taken a lot longer. So that's the only reason I didn't color it. But I might do it for the video. So, and then you got your Just Jade gingham, and the blue and silver and white baker's twine. So all 3 of these come in, and I think they're 5 yards each. They come in the same pack, Flowers for Every Season, and the item number is 153620. So this is a great deal, and I use this ribbon a lot. All right, so we have a piece of that is 14 inches, and then we've also got a piece of the white baker's twine that also comes in a little 5 pack with gray, black, crumb cake, vanilla, and white. You need about 6 inches of this, and I think that's pretty much it. So again, if you want to take a screenshot of this one, and Susan says, is it just me or the video is blurry? It comes really clear on my computer, so I don't know. Hey, Nicole. Watching from Paris. Nice. You know what? I have a box. I have something for you, Nicole, right here, but I don't have your address. I can't find it. So if you can send me your address again, I will get that in the mail to you. And I also have a couple people who have not replied about their cards that they won. So, all right. So if you want to take a screenshot, there's that side. And then here's the side with the directions. So hopefully you can see that pretty clear. I should have made it bigger, I know. But it's pretty, that's about my scribble. I am not the neatest handwriting person. Susan, if it's not coming in clear, I would just refresh your screen maybe, because my computer is showing it really clear. So I don't know exactly why it's not. That's weird, because I'm showing it totally clear. I don't know. Nicole, you said it's blurry too. Huh. I don't think anybody else is having an issue though, but it looks good to me. So that's the picture, and that's the words. I'll try and maybe make that a little neater. I was just writing this down for myself basically, and then I thought, dang, I don't feel like writing all that out for the video today, so that's why I showed it to you like that. All right, so let's get started. So if you just joined us, this is what we're making. It's a really, really cute treat bag. All right, so what we're gonna do first is score, well, not score everything, what do you call it? Well, it's already scored, so we're just gonna fold it. So we're just gonna fold on the score lines and just give it a good crease, and do that on each one. And the more you have a nice crease, the better your box is gonna look. So just do that on all of the folds, and then on the bottom one too. So now it's nice and creased. So now what we're gonna do is take the scissors and cut up from the bottom. So we're cutting up right on the line. And I know a lot of people like to do little wedges. So you take it, and you kind of go up this little side like this. But I couldn't really tell the difference when I did that. So I don't know, I just kept it straight. The only difference I could tell is I put my tape on and it was exposed because I wasn't thinking. So that kind of messed me up. So I'm just going to keep mine straight for now. If you like to put those little, take little piece off the edges, you can. That's totally fine. Okay, so there we go. So we cut this one off, the little corner of the thin part. This was the 1/2 inch. And then the rest of them we just cut up to that part. All right, so now we're going to flip it over. So this is the good side. So I'm going to take my paper and put it right here. So I know this is the good side, and put it on with a little bit of glue. This was the hardest part for some people in class today because they couldn't figure out which was the good side and which was not. So we're putting the paper on so you know this is the good side. All right, so there we go. Now we're going to put our tear tape, which I think I forgot. Darn it, it didn't go back in my box. Uh-oh. Maybe I have some in here somewhere. Well, I don't, so we're just going to have to use glue. All right, so we're going to put a little bit of glue right down the edge of this. And we're going to put a little bit of glue. But I had tear tape for class, but sorry guys, I just didn't, somehow I didn't make it back in my box. So we're going to put a little bit of glue right here also. So on the piece that's the little piece and the bottom next to that. Okay. All right. So now we're going to put it together. So here's what you do. Fold this over and just fold it flat. And it's easier with tear tape because you don't have to worry about getting glue on yourself. All right. So if you had that folded over, it would match up right with the other side. So it'd be folded in half. Okay, so that piece with the glue was folded over. All right, then you've got your little box, like so. So we're just gonna put it upside down, put our 2 edges in, put the piece with the glue down, and then close it. And give it a little rub, and it should be good to go. So that's it. I mean, like super easy peasy. All right, and then we're gonna put some candy in here. I didn't have Easter candy, so I'm being cheap. I have leftover Halloween candy. But it's still good. It's good until April. Still got another month in there. I took another bag to work that was leftover Halloween candy, and it was gone. I took like 3 bags, actually, and they were eating that stuff up. They don't care. My coworkers love chocolate. All right, so let me get a piece of scrap paper, and we're going to stamp on this. And let me read some comments real quick. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, we got lots of people on here. Holy moly. I was expecting hardly anybody. Let's see. Annie, you have so many of my cards saved. Now I have my own album. Oh, love the bunny. Hi, Anya. I just put something in the mail for you today, too. Let's see. Yes, you did on your tutorial. Yep. All right. Susan, did you get it clear now? Did you refresh your screen and maybe it's coming in clearer? Love the box. Just got this set. Can't wait to use it. Yep. There you go. You got something to do. And you could make a card to match too. You could make a card exactly the same, except just use paper and don't make it into a box. Let's see. Okay. Most people say it's good and clear, so that's good. Nicole, looking good. Crystal, love making things like this. It was a bit blurry for a bit. All right, okay, so everybody, I'm caught up on things. No candy on keto. I know, I'm not eating the Reese's Cups. I'm putting them in here. So we used to have this little saying that it was Stampin' candy. So that meant it was candy that didn't matter if it was old or not because you were just putting it in your project as a demonstration and you weren't going to eat it. So it could be 10 or 15 years old. And it didn't matter because you weren't going to eat it. But I know I used to have this project that I had made. And it was with a clear acetate box. And it was like, kind of like this, but it was clear. And it was stacked with Ghirardellis. Maybe like a dozen Ghirardellis in there. And one of my friends got it. I can't remember if I gave it to her or what. But she ended up eating all those Ghirardellis. And I'm not kidding. They were at least 5 years old. And I said, oh my God, you ate that candy? And she was like, yeah, but it tasted good. I said, gross. I can't imagine that it would still be good, but I don't know. All right, so we're gonna stamp some grass on here, and we're also gonna stamp our little bunny. So we're gonna start with the bunny, and he goes in crumb cake. And we're just gonna do him on the circle. So this is that circle from this layering circles dies. And we're gonna put him right on here. And there you go. Isn't he just the cutest thing ever? I think he is adorable. And we're gonna color him with some Stella. So then, oh, also you gotta put the Happy Easter on with crumb cake. So that's gonna go right on here. I don't know, I have scrap paper. I really don't need it too much. Hopefully this is straight, pretty good. And I did that a little bit to the left because I wanna make a banner with it. So we're gonna make a banner in just a minute. So that was crumb cake. And then I've got mint macaron. This one is for the grass. So we're gonna do a little bit of jiggling here. So you're gonna stamp it, ink it up once, and then stamp it like this, kind of in a circle all over. So it's kind of like you're going through withdrawal on sugar, and you're like needing some, and you're like, oh my God, I need some sugar right now. Give me some sugar. Okay, there you go. So now we've got some grass down there. So we're done with the green. That's how I feel almost every day. I don't know why, like about 2 or 3 o'clock every day, I get this sugar craving and I want some chocolate. And it's really bad. And it's not helping my diet. Because sometimes I have to give into it and it's a bad thing. All right, so now we're gonna do some sponging. So I've got, let me keep this here. I've got my bunny and I need my blushing bride. So we're just gonna get a little bit of ink on here and we're gonna sponge all around the bunny with the blushing bride. And my pad is super dry. Oh my gosh, do I need some ink on here? All right, so hopefully you can see that. It's kind of light. So I'm not like masking him. You could if you want to, but I'm just kind of trying not to hit the actual bunny. And if you want to, you can also sponge your ribbon. Oh, that looks so cute. I think he's so adorable. And then if you want to sponge your ribbon, you can. Just kind of go like that. And hopefully I got enough ink. I have to go re-ink this for class tonight. So you just take your blending brush, go down, oops, the whole thing until you get everything inked up. Oops, let's turn it around. And since this is not really transparent ribbon, you do have to do both sides, or you could just leave it on one side and give it a kind of a cool look when you tie it, because then part of it will be pink and part of it will be white. So we could try that, see what it looks like. But it's up to you. So now we've got a pink side and a white side. I think I'm gonna just go ahead and do some pink on the other side too. Oh, actually there's a little bit that kind of came through. Oops, I just thought about it. I'm probably shaking that camera too. Oh, I got a joke. Somebody sent me a joke and it's really cute. Are you ready? I've got it sitting here. What did one strawberry say to the other strawberry? Anybody know? It's really funny. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. If you weren't so sweet, we wouldn't be in this jam. I thought that was cute. Not as cute as my molasses joke, but that was, I thought it was really cute. This is a rated G joke. Rated G for everyone. All right, so there we go with all of our blushing bride, and we've got our really pretty pink ribbon. And you can do that with any color. You can change the color of any ribbon that's white to be whatever color you want. All right, so you probably could fit a couple more pieces of candy in here, but this is just for demonstration. So I'm gonna take my fingers and poke them in here and press that down. So we're gonna make like a little closed box, like so. And see how we've got 4 layers here? So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 here. But right from there to there, you only have 2 layers. So what we're gonna do is punch holes there. This is our old Stampin' Up! Punch from years ago, but I love it because it is shaped like that. It's a rectangle instead of a circle. So I'm gonna punch right between these thick pieces so it's not as hard, because it can go through 2 a lot easier than it goes through 4. So there we go. So it doesn't matter if it's straight or not, you're not gonna see that. All right, then we're gonna put our ribbon through. And if it's pointy, it goes through really easy. So make sure you have a good pointy edge. All right, so I just put it through both pieces at the same time. And then just pull that tight, and you're gonna tie your little bow. Just like you're tying your shoes. We're gonna go loop, loop, and pull it through. And there you go. So we've got a cute little bow. I'm just gonna tie it, pull it just a little bit. Okay, so there we go. And then I'm gonna trim this up just a little bit. Isn't this easy? I think I'll make this for all my coworkers because I think they would like that. And I'll get some fresh Easter candy that's not about to expire. I'm sure they wouldn't care. Most of my coworkers are younger. They're like the same age as my daughter. You know, they're like in their 30s, young 30s. All right, so these two go together. So I'm just gonna put some tape on the back of this. Actually, I'm gonna put it on here. So just put it right there because this is bigger. So you don't want to put it on here because then it would hang over. And then we're just going to put that like right there. So you don't want any sticky on the back. All right, so that's flat. We're going to put this on with dimensionals. And let me see if I've got any good comments. Oh, Therese, hey, from Australia. How are you doing? Let's see. Grass trick is a good one. You like that? You got to remember to do it like shaken. I've got a good tip with that with the ocean one too. That's kind of the same thing. How come your peeps are not giving you I don't know. Oh, but I got to tell you something. So I learned something new the other day when I was doing my video. When I messed up, I don't know if you guys were on for the one that had the ceiling for 2 minutes, and I had to go back and fix it. I edited it. So I found that when I just do a video on here live, it takes about 12 to 15 hours to download so that I can edit it later. And it just takes forever. So I have to come back like the next day and do everything to it. But if I edit right after the video's over, it creates a new video. So it's not the same video. It takes away all the comments and stuff. So if you guys don't mind, after the video's over, I'm going to do that real quick and just cut off like a minute, maybe at the end. And it creates a new video. Then I can go back and edit and add everything right then. Because it only takes like 2 minutes to upload that way. So I think I'm going to start doing that from now on. So make sure you don't leave comments or anything for about at least 10 or 15 minutes after the video's over. Okay? And I'm going to put it unlisted so people can't like get on there while I'm doing that. All right, so put your dimensionals on here right in the middle. You don't want it on the ends because those are going to hang over. So I just put 3 right in the middle. And then after I upload it, like in about, I'd say by 5:30, then you can go back and like put a bunch of thumbs up and comments and everything. That would help me out. Otherwise, I got to wait till tomorrow morning, and a lot of times I'm busy, and then I forget to go back and edit it and do all these other things. So it doesn't get done. And then a couple days later, I'm like, oh, I forgot to put the thumbnail on there and all that stuff. All right, so we're going to put this down through this hole right there. And I'm going to use my take your pick tool, just the pointy end. And I'm just going to shove it down in there. Oops. Didn't work. Hold on. I can't get it. Hold on. We got to just put it down in there. I think it's probably easier if you have the other end of it. Okay, there we go. All right, so now we've got it through the end. And we're going to loop it on here. So I just put that behind where it's tied right there. So it's kind of like, can you guys see it there? All right, you're going to slide your one end in here, and then you're going to tie a little loop, but you're going to leave it really loose because you want it hanging. You want it to dangle. You don't want it like tight. So I'm going to leave a loop about the size of a nickel on there. And then I'm going to trim that up. Okay. So then I'm going to take this, move it around to the other side so you don't see that. And there we go. So isn't that cute? Oh, we forgot Wink of Stella. Oh my gosh. How could I do that? I got to put Wink of Stella on here. All right, so I'm going to color Mr. Bunny's ears. And wherever there is like the brown or crumb cake coloring, I'm going to put Wink of Stella. So it's going to make it all shimmery. This is not coming out very good. Hold on one sec. Let me just squeeze a little bit. There we go. All right, so now we got a bunch. So we're going to make Mr. Bunny lots of shiny. Nice and shiny. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. It could be a girl though, I don't know. I think if it's a girl, we need a little ribbon in her hair or something though. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see that little shimmer on there. And then we could even squirt it with some shimmer spray, but oh, I didn't bring it. Darn it. Okay, but we do have some sparkle on here. So hopefully you guys can see that. Can you see it? Let me see if I turn it just right. I'm trying to hit the light and it's not working. Oh, there we go. Oh, I just saw it. Could you see it? It's so cute. Love it, love it. All right, so that is my treat box for today. This is the original one, so you can see the difference between the pink ribbon and the white ribbon. I think it is better. It's cuter with the pink ribbon. Love it, love it, love it. And it just hangs on there. If you want to tack it down, you can, but I'm not going to. But I hope you enjoyed that, and I'm going to edit it. I'm going to stop it in just a second and then edit it. If you want to order anything like the stamp set or anything else, you can always go to my website, stampingwithlisa.com. This is the host code for the first couple weeks of the month. And don't forget, if you order over $50, you get a free gift from me, and you get entered to win a $50 gift certificate also. And I just thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, and that will help me out. And let me read some